When we read these early Bible stories, rather than looking for lessons, we tend to sort of breeze through them because we've seen them when we were younger. But if we actually stopped and looked at them again, they're quite fascinating. A great example is the story of when Moses and Aaron go into Pharaoh. And Moses says, the four-letter Yud-K, Vav-K, name of God says, let my people go. And Pharaoh, who quickly looks to his gods of ancient Egypt, and there's 2,000 in there, says, never heard of them. And then what does Aaron do? He takes his staff, he throws it on the ground, and he turns it into an anaconda. Now imagine someone walked into this room now, took a baseball bat, threw it on the ground, and it turned into a python. I know what I would do. I'd say, here's my wallet, here's my car keys, please don't hurt me. And how did you do that? See, that's the difference between today and thousands of years ago. We think we're so much more sophisticated than ancient people. Yes, we do have technology that they don't have. Rocket ships and computers and electricity. But they also are pretty technologically sophisticated. But on a metaphysical level, a spiritual level, whether we're talking about pure or impure spirituality, ancient man was far more connected. They were postdoctorates and we're preschoolers. You know how you see this besides the stories? Travel around the ancient Near East. All the great buildings of antiquity are generally temples or tombs. Why would 100,000 men spend 30 years to build a pyramid 4,500 years ago for the king of Egypt? Because these people were incredibly spiritual people. They believed that Pharaoh was a living god and how he entered the afterlife would affect all of Egypt. But not only that, they knew how to connect to spirituality in a way that we just don't know how to do today. Today, magic is illusion. David Copperfield, the magician, will make a freight train disappear. The camera will not cut away. Don't blink. But he's not really doing it. Today, astrology is, you open up the New York Post, you're born between March 15th and April 15th, you're in Aries, and it's, be careful crossing the street, call your mother, a good time to think about changing your job and your girlfriend. That's not astrology. In the ancient world, magic was magic. You could literally manipulate the world. Astrology was really astrology. You could see the future. People were just so much more connected spiritually. And if we understand this point, we'll not only get much deeper insights into the stories in the Bible and what's going on, but we'll have a much better understanding as we travel around the world of what really was the driving force behind all of ancient men, not just the Jews, this intense desire for spirituality and an incredibly deep connection which we can only begin to imagine in the world we live in today.